you are here, and let's be 100% here, because whatever happened shouldn't matter anymore. Because if you can be 100% here for next 90 minutes, I promise you, from here, your journey can change. And when I say this, I mean it. Okay? So forget everything, be 100% here. And when you feel you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Okay? And then be 100% here. Perfect. Perfect. So I hope you are feeling fresh now and you are 100% here to learn the maximum. Okay? To get the maximum from today's speaker. Okay. So can I get a thumbs up from Zoom people that we are ready 100% to start our Sunday system? Amazing. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. So first of all, my name is Rahul. Okay. And I am not the speaker. So I'm here to introduce the speaker. Okay. So now where do I start from? I have a lot of things to cover. Okay. So I know this person for more than 13 years now, exactly, when I count on my fingers. Okay. And that's where we met first time. Okay. But let me go a little bit more, okay, about this person before even I met him. Okay. So he come from the city of Nawab, called Hyderabad, okay, from South India. Okay. Born and brought up over there. He did his entire education over there. A typical South Indian Hyderabadi, person. And then he finished his schooling just like everybody else. And then it was a master plan that he got into OU, one of the top colleges for engineering, Usmania University in Hyderabad. And coincidentally, the reason I said master plan, because I also got the admission in same college. Okay, we were in different departments. Okay, but that's how the master plan was. Now, when he was in OU, I always used to look up to him for different reasons. Okay, so he was always very active, very outgoing. He used to, participate in every possible activity. I would say he used to lead everything. So, placement club, Ye office, Wo club. He was part of everything. Okay. Well, I go to anything. So we have this test in college, right? He was part of everything. And he was from biomedical. Okay. So he used to lead that department. But he also you lead our batch of 2009 to 2013 in Osman University. So that's how I came to know him. And that was my first impression about him. And then, master plan. From biomedical, he got into Deloitte. And I also got into Deloitte from a different department. Now, again, when he came into Deloitte, it said, right, it's the character. Now, he was the same person again. In Deloitte also, always the people person. Okay. I still remember every community that Deloitte can have, he was part of it. D vibes, again in that, talking to seniors in over there, he was in touch with everybody. Okay. In his department, everybody knew his. Forget his department, the entire building that we were part of. Okay. I would hardly say that for our batch people, nobody would be, who can say, I don't know Mr. So and so. I can't tell the name as of now. Okay. He was like that. And before even getting into a proper job in Deloitte, correct, he started making money. Okay. Before that only. So he was into a lot of startups. He did startups. Okay. Because he wanted to do a lot of things in life. Then he was also part of Rotary. So he was always on the service side also. Now see again the connection. Service side to help a lot of people was always in his blood. Okay. And then finally, after working for 3 years in Deloitte, so he worked for 4+ years. But when he was almost 3+ years, I think this platform was a perfect platform for a person like him. Okay. To basically do justice to his service. Okay. And to his love towards people. And 2016 was the year when he got this beautiful opportunity. And 2016 was also a beautiful year for me because he referred me in the business. And nothing better than this, that I can say thanks to him today. I can be grateful to him and I can have all my gratitude because whoever I am today, even I'm able to speak today in this proper English and all because he know me who I was before this business. Okay, it's all because of this platform and this opportunity. So thank you, bro. Before you come here once again for giving me this beautiful chance, beautiful opportunity to change my life and my family's life once and forever. Now coming back to the person. Okay, so started the business in 2016. Managed the business along with job for close to 1.5 year. Okay. And the good thing about both of us was we started together and we went to Weekon together. And we were always competing with each other. It was very good, healthy competition, the initial part of the journey. But something special about him, which I always noticed, okay, especially in my first 2-3 years when we used to work every day closely on ground, okay, he was always there. I still remember from the day I started the journey, even till date, close to 6 years now, he has been always there. Just a call away, just a message away. Okay, he has been always there. And when I started, when I was a new baby, he was also a kind of new baby. But I never felt that, he's equally, 20-25 days older to me in the business. Okay, he always used to help me out, sit with me, give me a call every day, and ensure that I get everything from our upline. Okay, he took that complete responsibility. I still remember the promise that he made to me. Okay, he ensured that the promise is taken care. Okay, and business started growing, things were happening. At times, things were not happening the way it works. Okay, for different reasons, but he never used to show it. I always remember. Doesn't matter who in the team, who in the business, or who in the cross lines or uplines or downlines. I still remember. He used to be available for everybody. I mean, there was a time I know he was the go-to person to take plans because people used to think if he will take plan, it will be on table closing. Because I don't know, he had some special connect. But if he is talking to somebody now, the other person will be in love with him in next 5 minutes. He's like, Anna, like, in typical Telugu or South Indian thing. Okay. And he gives that vibe, that love, okay, the warm feeling to everybody. There was a time, I don't know if I can tell this, but let me tell this with all respect and love. I used to call him serial hugger, okay, basically, because I still remember people used to wait in our team, okay, for one meeting, one smile, and one hug from him, and they were like, perfect, all our problems are gone now, we are set. So they used to come with lot of problems. He used to talk to them for 5 minutes, give them a good smile, lot of love, and a good hug, and they were like, done. And now I will go, I will build the business. That's how it was. And I'm pretty sure right now his working team is saying, yes, what you're saying is right. It's the same today also. And it's actually getting better and better and better and better. And then eventually things happen. He completed all the camps and he recently came back. He's a ISB graduate now. One of the long-term goals and long-term dreams. Okay. So all of you please clap for him. Okay. He just came back from in-service brotherhood. And now he's in the inner circle of our upline. Okay. And you guys can imagine that coming back from ISB and taking a Sunday system. Nothing better than that. Lot of energy, lot of passion, multiple fold. Okay. Which will be coming your way. And then business started multiplying for him. Market started growing for him. Today, I think in South India, especially, he would be having markets everywhere. So every tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 city. I don't even know few names. I can't even pronounce few places properly. Okay. But I think overall across India, there would be hardly any state where he would not have somebody from his organization, operating from somewhere. And globally also, I'm pretty sure more than 20-25 countries, So I remember he was talking about going to, I think, Germany or somewhere, to meet his team. Okay. So people are operating and he's building international markets now. Unbelievable. Okay. But guys, when it comes to this person, okay, one thing which I love about him is he loves this business to the core. And when I say he loves this business to the core, his love towards his people, I think, is unmatchable. Trust me. Okay? His passion, his love. I don't know. I don't know anybody else whom I work with closely, okay, with the kind of love that he has. And I know his commitment to his people. He can go all the way. He can be there. He can keep hanging on for himself and his team and do whatever it takes to make sure that last person in his team gets the success in the business. Because I've seen it. When things were not working for him, correct or not, the way it is supposed to work, he was always there for everybody else also. He never said no to any of his downline, irrespective whether at that point of time things were working for him or not. Okay? He always used to give his best. I remember there were times he used to take 7, 8, 9 plants in a day without having food. I remember. There were times where banana was his lunch, where banana was his IT, and where banana was his kind of dinner. And then at night, 12 o'clock, finally, he used to take like, done. And now, but he never showed that in front of team. Correct? We used to see that because we were working closely together. But I think fortune also supports the brave, favors the brave, And I was just listening to this Nawazuddin Siddiqui's thing, which he said in Magic, कि आप भगवान के भरोसे मत बैठो, क्या पता भगवान आपके भरोसे बैठा है, ठीक है? And if you do work, okay, God will give you. And he proved it. He kept doing it, and things turned. And today, the way he's growing, the way he's creating waves in the business is unbelievable. And I'm so happy, okay, the way he's growing today in the business, okay? You will be seeing this face again and again, I promise you. DWD is coming, you'll be seeing his face. Vicon, whoever is going, you'll be seeing his face. And every another event from now, or every big camp or anything now, you will be seeing his face. You will be hearing his name. That's my guarantee for all of you. Okay? So are you all ready? Sure? 100%? Excited? Okay? So be empty cup. Okay? Don't judge him. Okay? Now at times his humor is very, very good. Okay? So I don't know what he's going to share with all of you. But one thing I can say, whatever he will share, it will come from heart. That's my guarantee. Okay? So I want all of you to, give him that space to enter your heart and your mind and pick something today, so that from today, things will start working faster for you, the way things happen for him and for me also. And once again, I would like to say very, very thanks to him, okay, for everything that he has done to me, in front of the entire Infinity family. And before I call him, I would want to say once again thanks to Kavita Di, Diggy Bhai, for having this Infinity Sunday system, which give us chance to learn from different people. And special thanks to Rahul Bhai for all that he does for all of us, to ensure that Sunday systems are taken care. Okay. So I think he's ready, and I would not take a lot of his time. Okay. So I want all of you, especially the Zoom people, to stand up. Okay. All of you stand up. Okay. And with thunderous applause, okay, with huge round of applause, please welcome my referer, my brother, my friend, Mr. Subodh Todupunuri.
Thank you, Malani, for such a kind welcome. Thank you, everyone. The translators, can you hear me, see me properly? Yeah. All right. So thank you, everyone. Please settle down. The very fact that I'm able to talk to so many people, thousands of people across the country and the world itself is very overwhelming. And I second Malani. I would like to thank VP Kavita and VP Sachin and AVP Diggy Bhai for making us possible. The Sunday systems have been a blessing for us. We get to hear so many people, so many speakers across the country. And a special thanks to Rahul Bhai as well, who's been the eternal in service He's been there since, ever since Zoom system started. The first voice, we get to hear is him. Translators, unmute yourself. Yeah, that sets up the energy for the system. And thank you, everyone. So before, today, when I got the message that I have to talk, I have to take Sunday system, I was very overwhelmed. I didn't expect. I just came back from Bangalore. I was very tired, and I did not have sleep. And then when I got this message from my upline, sleep gone. And then ever since, I was very excited, and I was looking forward for this opportunity. And I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful that it happened today, finally. So good morning, everyone. I have a bad throat. I hope I am clear enough to all of you. And today, I'm not going to teach you anything as such. I'm just going to share a few glimpses of my journey. And for that, before we get there, I want you to know where I come from. And for that, I have to introduce my family also, because there's a lot of connection. So let me just share all those things so that you will understand why I'm doing that. So my name is Subodh. I am born and raised in Hyderabad. I've been here all my life. My parents, grandparents, everybody's from here. So I'm a city boy. Yeah. And like I was telling you, you need to know about my family for you to understand my business journey. My grandfather was a very rich man. I was told by my dad that in his childhood, he used to eat in silver plates, like legit silver plates. They used to have food. They were that rich. Also, my grandfather was very romantic. He had 2 wives. Yeah. And then when the partition had to happen of the wealth and stuff, scam happened with my grandmother. And they were, they were on the streets. They were barely left with nothing. So that made my dad work from a very, very young age. From his 10th only, he started working. He's been a very, very hard worker. There were days when he told me that he used to put milk and newspaper in the house. So that much from. So for my dad, riches to rags happened rather quickly, and he's been very hardworking. And so there were no studies. He barely did his education. He did night college, so education was not his forte. And when he got married to my mom also comes from a normal family. She just did her 10th. She was just a 10th pass. She got married on her 10th maths exam, it seems. She still, she was pissed off with my grandfather till the last day. Why did you get me married in the 10th maths exam? So both of my parents were barely educated guys. So their dream was, whatever we do, we need to make sure our kids get the best education. So then when I started going to the school, my school was one of the very expensive schools back then. When I went to DAV Public School in Hyderabad, and till 3rd standard, I never understood if financially we are poor or rich or nothing. क्या ही समझ में आता है 3rd class. So we kept going, and in 3rd standard summer holidays, I noticed what was happening in my family. My dad, he started as a clerk in an office, and he went up to the dispatch manager. He worked with the same company for 33 years. So every day, my dad used to go to the office, finish his office, then go to the market, okay, and get a lot of groceries, because we had a small Kirana general store, right? The grocery store, like a small shop. So my mom used to take care of that shop. If you want your kids to study in that school, you can't be doing that. So you can't just be doing a job and have the fees. So my dad, why he did that? I asked my dad, why did you have to spend so much money? And why did you get us to the best school? So my dad told a story. So when he was working in his company, his manager's kids were studying in that school. So he thought to himself, my kids also will study in this school. What I was deprived of and what my wife was deprived of, I can't let my kids be deprived of that. So he gave us the best education, the best school. And they had to work very hard here. In summer holidays, because other days we wouldn't notice what my parents are going through. But in summer holidays, when I was in my house, I used to notice that my mom used to work very, very hard. subah se from morning to evening. When you have a shop, it's a whole, it's a whole together a different game. You have to take care of the household, take care of the shop, and this and that. My dad used to go to office, come back and get all the saman, all these groceries that are needed, everything. So I saw them work extremely hard. So me and my brother, my younger brother, both of us were observing this very closely. So we thought, you know what? We can't put any more pressure. See, we can't make money. The only way we can give it back to them is by studying well. Till our third grade, I don't know how we were, but ever since we saw our parents work very hard, we studied so well. Me and my brother were toppers from our childhood. I was always among the ranks, guys. I don't know how it feels to be in a fourth rank. Yeah, that is how much I used to study, because all the time I knew how much my parents were working hard. And I remember we used to have tuitions also. My parents used to say, we can't teach you, we can't get your homework done. So tuition lagao, but tuition needs an additional fee. I said, no tuition. We can study by ourselves. And we studied by ourselves. And in parents-teacher meeting in schools, I used to notice in my school, a lot of all cars used to zoom in. I remember my principal, all my teachers, all of them used to have big cars, Skoda Octavia back then. It's a good car. All these cars used to come in, and me, my brother and my dad used to go in Chetak. Yeah, Bajaj Chetak. So there only, from my childhood only, I asked my dad, why don't we have a car? You know what my dad said? I am making you study in this school so that you study well and get a car like this for yourself. Now stop asking me for a car. Okay. So from the childhood itself, I've noticed that having money makes difference. It makes a lot of difference. And then schooling happened. And then my +1, +2 in Hyderabad, we call it intermediate first year, second year. And I studied it for free because I got scholarship because of the good percentage in my 10th. I barely some money for the books. And then in my +2, I've given all the exams that are existing. IIT, this, that, up, everything. I've given all the exams and did very well in all the exams. But I had an option, guys. I was getting good ranks in few of the very big organizations, very big colleges, private organizations, private colleges. But I did not opt for that. I opted for Usmania University College of Engineering because it was a government college. Yeah. But the reason is less money. You can finish off your education at a cheaper cost. So I finished my engineering in 40,000. Yeah. So every year 10,000. Khatam. My bike was 70,000 back then. So always, all my life, I've tried to cut down money wherever possible because I did not want to add more pressure to my parents. And so did my brother. And during the college itself, that's when I got introduced to the world out there. There's a lot of things. There are a lot of things you can do. So like Malani was mentioning, I tried every possible thing ever since I turned 18, 19. I thought, you know what? I need to start doing something. Parents are working hard. Yeah, the shop was still there, mind you. My mom was aging and my dad was aging, but the shop was always there. Because we used to make that money we got from the store, from the shop, used to add a lot of value. So sometimes whenever I was free, I used to sit in that shop, in the Kirana shop. So for me, business means sitting in the shop in one place from morning to evening. Yeah. And then opening shutter, closing shutter, opening shutter, closing shutter every day. So it was very, I thought I'll never do business. This is not what I want to do. Yeah. So business was the last option for me to try anything. So while in college, I tried this, that. I was exploring myself. What am I good at? What is the talent I need to, empower and build on? And my career should be built on that. And I realized that there's nothing special like that. The only thing I knew was to study. Yeah. So after my engineering, everybody does masters, right? If you can study well, masters is the only option. So I never had a second thought. I knew I would go for masters. So, but before that, a lot of people suggested me, don't go for masters directly. Go work in a job and then get 2 years of experience and then go. It'll add value. I was like, okay. And then I got placed in Deloitte, and Deloitte is, I mean, it has added so much value to me, that company. And I always, whenever I see Deloitte building anywhere, it puts a smile on my face, because it's like this. If there is ever a book written about me, on my journey, Deloitte will definitely have 2 to 3 chapters, because that's how much value add that beautiful company has done. So I got placed, and when I got placed in Deloitte, I was very excited because I was going to make money, right? But the moment I got my first salary, I made my mom and dad close that shop. Yeah, because now I'm making money enough. You guys have worked hard, so shop closed. What has that done is, there was a pressure, financial pressure on my shoulders. The elder son of the family, there was a pressure. Then when I got the job, by the virtue of all the South Indian, Telugu movies especially, I thought I would be that person where people should tell me, after you came to our organization went off somewhere. Yeah, I wanted to be that guy. I'm like, chalo, now I came, forget your company, I'll take care of it. पहुंचा दूंगा मैं, आसमान की ऊंचाइयों में, yeah, to sky high. I thought I will drive your company, bro, because I saw the heroes come into the company, change the face of the company, and they become, the top leaders. I went with that expectation. First day, after my trainings were done, I was excited. Give me the work. I'm here to change the face of your company. And I remember the first day when I was given the project, my senior comes to me and says, I'm like, tell me the work. Tell me the work. What should I do? He said, take this, copy this, paste it in this table, send me the file. I'm like, I'll do that. Tell me the work. This is only the work. Copy and pasting in the table. This I will do. Like, what is the work? This is a work. That's it. Yeah, he said, that's it. I didn't understand that. Is this the work I have to do? 1-2 months, I enjoyed. Ye kaam hai to aise kar dunga. But after 1-2 months, I realized, what am I doing? 20 years of education, yeah. I've been a topper all my life. Imagine how much I've studied. Theorems, this, that, organic chemistry, periodic table, this, that. So much I have studied, so many ranks, competitive exams. To do this, then I thought, okay, mere saath galat hua, right? I was, my bad fortune, I got in a project like this. I called all my friends. Acha, what happened to you guys, man? I'm just doing control C, control V. Said, me also same. Me also same. Everybody same. Then I understood, see, if the power is lost in your house, you'll be a little tense. But if you go out in the colony, everybody's power gone, happy, right? Everybody is like this only. But then I thought, if all the corporates are like this, what is the point of the education? It was a serious, it felt like an abuse for the education I had. I studied so much. At Excel सीख I would have just learned Excel. So I was very disappointed with corporate, that I did not live up to my expectation. Money was coming, but I was very clear that this is not what I want to do all my life. So my career option from my childhood, to do masters, go do MS or MBA, settle in some other country, make money, crashed. Because what happened is, if I thought, if I have to study so much, right, and get this job, I don't want to do it, right? So I thought job so nahi karna hai. The only thing left was masters. Now I didn't realize this before the masters. I thought job I should not do. Corporate jobs out of equation. Thank you very much. I understood movies are movies. It's not reality. Then I thought, chalo masters karte hain. Didn't realize that. I thought I'll do masters. I gave my GRE, very good score I got. TOEFL, good score. I had amazing SOP written for myself. I had the top directors of Deloitte giving me LORs, letter of recommendation. I had few Ivy Leagues, guys, in my safe. University of Penn State, this and that, all big colleges. I was getting it, right? I was getting it. You have your safe ambition. I was getting 2-3 universities, Ivy League. So I thought, chalo, Ivy League jaunga, set kar lunga life. But then one girl, she's a sister of my friend in Deloitte. She changed my life. I'll tell you how. So when I got started in Deloitte, she went to do her MBA somewhere in ISB or in IIM somewhere. And then after 2 years, when I was about to leave the organization and go do my master's, she came back to Deloitte. We call them boomerangs in Deloitte in the organization because they come back to the organization. I walked up to her and I told her, I'm like, why are you here? Why did you come back? Yeah, like you're an MBA now, you got the best degree. Why are you here? She told me one line, which made me drop my master's plans like that. You know what she said? Subodh, I have a loan. I have to repay the loan. Then I got the thunder shock. What I did not plan was after 2 years of masters, I didn't know what I would do. But what I understood from her, we have to come back to the organization or do some job only because you have a 40 lakhs loan. Now, Penn State or the university I was applying, they would not take, there's something called TL and RL, research assistant, and TA and RA, teaching assistant and research assistant, where you get some money. But they very clearly said we will only take students from IITs and IITs and NITs, not Usmania. So I knew I would not get any scholarship. So I was ending up paying some 50, 60 lakhs. So I sat down that day after talking to her. I was making an equation, always equations only. I was making an equation for myself. See, 2 years, I stopped my job, which was paying me good. And then 2 years, I take a loan of 60 lakhs. After 2 years, I have to work for another 3 years to repay this loan and do the same job which I did not like. So, it's like this. I don't know how to swim. I'm tying a huge rock to my leg and getting into the pool. I don't even want to do jobs and doing it with such a big liability, 60, 70 lakhs. And you earn in dollars, you spend in dollars. I'm like, thank you very much. And I thanked her so much. I spent 1.5 to 2 lakhs, guys, already for applications, entrance exams, this, that. But I dropped my plan. And I thought, thank you very much. After a point of time, someone in some forum told me, don't ruin your life with your education. I could connect to it very much. All my life, I only did is study. Didn't get me what, the worth of the hard work I put in. I didn't get that. So job's gone. So master's, MS, MBA also gone. These two options cannot take. Then I thought, chalo, what else can I do? Then I thought, chalo, let me see the world outside. I remember in High-Tech City, Gachibowli, where our office was there, we used to have when you come out of the office, all these panda bars and, all these mirchi bhaji vendors, everybody will be there. No? Sham ko aake people smoke and you have a snack and stuff. So we used to go out and there's this bhaji wala, mirchi bhaji. Okay. So we time and again we used to go there and have food. So one day, one such day, I was just having food there. And I asked him, Bhaiya, how much money will you make? Yeah, I was all in formals, sharp clothing, this and that. I was having bhaji. How much money do you make? He said 90,000 to 1 lakh I'll make. My bhaji fell in the plate. 90,000 to 1 lakh. I used to make somewhere around 65 to 70,000 then. I'm like, he bhaji wala, used to put mirchi bhaji. Huh? He makes 90,000? I started calling him Bhaiya from that day. Okay, no Bhaiya, right? He deserved all the respect. So then I realized that outside there is money. Yeah. So I thought, you know what? I have to go out of this 4 walls of corporate and I need to try something for myself while I was doing the job. Can't risk it. Utna dam nahi hai. Family pressure. So that's when I got into startups. 2016, 17, 14, 15 was a year of startups. Everybody was getting into startups. I'm like, I will also do. Mai bhi karega. I will also do startups. But I never had the money to start. So I started being a part of a lot of startups. Then I got into this. I was a marketing head of one of the merchandising startup, merchandise T-shirts and all of that. So nobody used to be active there. They had the money. Three, four people. They had a lot of money. So they wanted someone to put their business on the map. So enter me, and I started formulating a lot of things for them, new strategies. I was speaking. I was the face for that merchandising company. So we got a deal, guys, over 2 government agencies. We got a deal for Telangana Pushkaralu bolke. There's something. Pushkaralu means kya? So Sangam. 2-3 river waters will come at one place. It becomes a very holy period, right? That time, we got a tender of this thing, life jackets, right? Very big tender, very big order we got, close to a good 60, 70 lakhs of turnover we did. Imagine. So a lot of money was made, and there were only 2, 3 people, 2 owners, 1 employee. Okay. The 3 of us worked our ass off. We worked so hard. We got that tender, sleepless nights for 2, 3 weeks. I used to work over the weekends, Monday to Friday, Deloitte, Saturday, Sunday, this. And even Monday to Friday also had to like squeeze out some time, to put this business on the map. We worked very hard, made good money. Now, one part of me, that's 70 lakhs turnover happened. I will get something, no? Because we were only 3 people. Kuch to denge paise, and these guys knew that I was looking for money. I was looking for doing something. Yeah. So I was always asking, I was always telling ki I need a good bike, yeah. Good bike, car, aisa kuch le. So these guys, after all the payments and everything, then we got all the money. Good profit to be made. I don't know how much numbers, but good profit. That I know. So these guys called me one day and said, Subodh, we have a surprise for you. I'm like, okay, surprise matlab, I'm gonna get something. I was expecting full cup. I became a full cup. That's something I'm gonna get. So they asked me to come to Trident. It's a big hotel. It's a 5-star hotel. So I'm like, okay, not a bad start for the surprise. I don't mind. So I went to dinner. I went for the dinner there. We had good food, lavish dinner. And then I'm like, throughout the dinner, I'm like this I should drive, like this I should drive. I was thinking in my head, what would be the surprise? Finished the dinner. We went outside. They said, how are you going, Subodh? Like, that only I'm waiting. I said, okay, we are leaving to some other place. Book a cab and go. I said, okay. They left. And then I asked them, what is the surprise you asked about? Surprise? Trident my dinner? That was a surprise. Trident my dinner? I felt so pissed that day. Yeah, pura work I did. Most of it. And I was given dinner? But ye kaisa, what is this? I was very pissed off. And then I asked few people, can I do something legally? Yeah. Itna something I did. So that day I understood. As long as you're an employee, even if you are in a startup, even if you're an MNC, doesn't matter. All I'm entitled to was my salary, not the profits. Very clearly I understood. That day I realized ki not working under someone, bro. I need to do something for myself. But no money. I did not have so much money to invest. I asked, when in the conversations, these conversations happen, right? In office. We take a chai evening, we sit in the cafeteria. That table becomes a Shark Tank table. Yeah. Where everybody talks about, yeah, ye karte hai na. We'll do this, we'll do that. Yeah, ye karte hain, formula. Chai over, idea over. Go back to cubicle. Every day we had our fair share of startup discussion and world discussion on the cafeteria table, which was confined only till the food is over or the chai was over. So on that table, we were discussing, yaar, kuch karna hai life mein, this and that. That day I realized, if every business, even if you want to put a small Udupi hotel, you know what? The Idli Dosa Sambar, that hotel also in Gachibowli, where the place where I was working, everyone's share was 15 lakhs. I have 15 lakhs if I put and I have to sell Idli Sambar. Not going to happen. That was my share. I thought this business also I can't do. No businesses I can do. So what do I do? So I started a startup where I used to go to colleges and take sessions. I used to host a lot of shows, guys. In Deloitte, I mean, all the shows I only used to host. In the college, I used to host. So stage was my friend. I always used to host a lot of shows and I learned a lot of skills, new skills in Deloitte. So I thought, let me use these skills and leverage it and go to colleges. So I went back to colleges and started taking sessions on interpersonal skills, how to crack an interview, how to handle a group discussions and stuff like that. Super hit. Yeah, all the college people could relate to me very much, and so many sessions I was getting, but payment utna nahi. Per session I was getting 1,000 rupees, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, and engineering colleges are very far in Hyderabad. So I used to go all the way, give a demo session first, earn their trust, then go again, give a normal session on my bike. It was too taxing. No investment though. The investment is my voice, right? So that really excited me. That kuch paisa nahi, there's no money to put. Just make money, give sessions, take money, give sessions, take money. Went to a lot of colleges, but I knew ki this I can't do long time. This can't go like this. No, big organizations are there. What I was missing there was mentorship. I was making few mistakes. I wanted to do a lot of things, but I never had a direction. I never had anybody to tell me this is right, this is wrong. I always was looking for a mentor like that. And startups, world is nobody shares your secrets, guys. I went to a lot of people who were doing good in the education field because I was in the education field. I was talking to the students. I asked them, what can I do better? Can you help me? Nobody shares their trade secrets. Nobody. They'll say, focus, hard work, commitment, all this, jargon. Ye karo, wo karo. But nobody tells me what has to be done. And I never had a team to fall back to. A lot of them were asking me for verbal and quant also. You're taking interview, this thing, take in verbal and quant also. I'm like, I can't do all the three. So I did not have a team also. So I used to make PPT. My PPT skills, thank you very much. God bless me. I don't know PPTs. I used to make some 5th standard, 6th standard PPTs, but nothing was working out. Few sessions, this session, I did that for good 6 to 8 months. No money was being made. I thought, what should I do? This is not going the way I want to. And then I thought, you know what? Let me do something else also apart from this. Then I went for auditions for not news anchors. I don't know if all of you know this. There are few channels, music channels, where you have a host who takes calls. Yeah, hello, I'm calling from this. I'm requesting this song. Yeah, ये सब करते हैं ना. This in Telugu, a lot of things happen like this. So I went there. I went there to audition. कुछ तो event management में घुस जाएंगे and we'll make it big there. Oh ho ho! I faced the harsh, crude reality of market there. What happens there, guys? Especially in the hosting and this anchoring world, even if you're very very good, nothing can happen to you until and unless you have a recommendation. Yeah, you need to have a recommendation. What recommendation do I have? Nothing. So I went to this. I remember going to this one company. So these guys used to send anchors for in the malls. Remember, in the malls, everybody Saturday, Sunday, if you go, there'll be someone holding the mic. There's 20% off on this, that. Nobody pays attention to them, but they still have to tell with all the enthusiasm. Yeah, I saw one girl. I'm like, she was good looking, but is not able to speak well. I'm like, bro, I can do. I was telling the manager, I can do much better than her. Give me a chance. You know what he said? I'll say first that in Telugu exactly what he said, and then I'll translate. He said, "Ninnu nanu evaru chustaru bhaiya? Ammayilni aithe chustaru kada." So what he said is, who will see you and me? They will only see girls. Yeah. First time in my life, I thought, yeah, I wish I was a girl. First time, because लड़की लोगों का बहुत demand है in that field. If you have the looks, even if you tell anything, they will take you. I'm like, what is this unfairness? Yeah. I was very disheartened by whatever was happening. So just imagine the frustration of this 22, 23-year-old guy. 5, 6 years I've been running around, looking for opportunities, trying my talents out, doing whatever possible. Jobs out, this out, startups also out now. Because startups that is when I understood out of 1,500 to 2,000 startups that start, only 1 or 2 end up becoming a Paytm or something like that. Understood that also. Ye bhi nahi ho sakta. So I sat down, what do I do? I was praying to God every day, guys. Every day. Give me something. Some opportunity. Whenever there is this place in Hyderabad called as Jubilee Hills, Film Nagar, where all these stars, Film Nagar, hence. So all these Telugu stars and politicians and these big houses. I mean, houses, mansions, unreal. All my friends from Delhi and Mumbai, when they come down to Hyderabad, my Deloitte friends, they used to say, yaar, ghar, ye ghar hai kya? It looks like a fort. Those are the kind of houses. I used to love taking my bike and just going there. I used to think, yaar, itna bade ghar. Can I ever do it? I always used to think if you have to build a house that, I mean, if you have to live in a house like that, you either have to live in that house. Matlab, you should be born in that house. That is the only option. Because it was impossible for me to construct a house like that. इतने बड़े बड़े घर यार, इस जन्म में possible है क्या? Such big houses, such big. We used to stay in a small house. And I always used to think, how can I get those houses into picture? And whenever I used to see a BMW or a Bentley or all these cars, no, matlab, some 50 meters pehle only I put the brake. Pata chala, I touch that car, they will take my bike. Yeah, very expensive cars. No, I used to be very intimidated with luxury, and I always used to think, gosh, why? When will I get? Will I ever get? In my childhood, I thought, kar lenge. I will make a bigger house just in the neighboring house. After slowly, I started growing up. I thought I will try. When I was working in Deloitte, I'm like, I don't know. अभी तो बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है to build that house. So I was giving up. I thought, over everything I tried. The only way to make money in this life is to switch from one company to other company and increase the salary. I almost zeroed down on that theory. Then came this business. I am so glad. One thing I did not tell you is, while I was going through this entire hustle of auditioning and my startups, we took a step which was a wrong step back then. That wrong step has got me here in this business. We bought a house, guys. My dad got retired. He made a lump sum. When you retire, you make good money. And then, like every South Indian middle class family's dream is to buy a house. So, pehle apan ko, we want to do big things. So we bought a big villa in a gated community. So my dad put the calculations of cement and sand and everything in his zamana. Estimate was something 40 lakhs super ho gaya. We thought 80. 1.2 happened. How would a normal middle class family get an additional 40 lakhs? My dad put his entire savings. My entire savings gone, retirement fund gone. My mom used to do chitti business. I don't know if you know chitti business. Yeah, money rotation basically. Pura uthake, she put in that. I took a loan from 20 odd lakhs. Everything, all in chale gaye hum log. But still there was more and more requirement. And that's when my mom put her entire gold to mortgage. Okay, I think after going to MCD and after meeting a lot of our clients, I was told that few of you have seen my video where I was giving my gold, I was giving my mom her gold. I gave it back and I recorded the reaction. So this is the story for that. Everything gone. Now what happened is, already there is a financial pressure, and upar se my mom ka gold gone, this gone, everything into the bank. I didn't know what I had to do. I was very, very frustrated. Ki yaar, Bhagwan, give me something. I always used to pray God, don't give me mango juice. Give me mangoes. I will squeeze it. Yeah, just give me mangoes. I'm not asking for mango juice. I will do the hard work and get the juice. Pata chala, God was planning to give me a mango farm only in the form of this business. When I got the call, when I was presented this business, again, a backstory for this. While all this was happening in my college times, I met this guy. I used to go to the gym. I was very consistent with workouts back then. So this gym has changed my life. I met one guy only 2 times in that gym. And I don't know why we spoke. It's a very mass gym. How do I put it? All the bouncers, security, big, heavy builders used to come there. The name of the gym was Body Solid Gym. Yeah, in Hyderabad. So there I met one person. Yeah, my angel. We only spoke 2 times. We spoke because we were the only 2 people who could speak in English. I remember we spoke about Shah Rukh Khan, we spoke about some cricket. That's it. Only 2 times we spoke. But we got added on Facebook, Facebook friends. I saw him on Facebook. He's traveling, he's doing good for himself, this and that. And then he called me one day. That angel, Mr. Dikshit PNP, my referrer in this business. Right? A big round of applause for him. He gave me this opportunity, guys. He only told me. We had no relationship also. I was a Antarctic cold, not even cold. We didn't know each other. I'm like, bro, how did you call me without any relationship? Like, I called everybody. I called you also. I went running. Okay, I went running for the opportunity. First meeting, like everybody, I did not understand anything. All I understood is there is money. There is big money. Yeah, these guys are talking in crores. Yeah, crores ka kabhi digest nahi hota tha mere ko. Yeah, my ultimate. I was telling this in one of the event which recently happened also. That for me the maximum money, ultimate money in life before the business obviously was 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs के ज़्यादा कमाना भी नहीं है. Enough. 50 lakhs, man. That is big money. Yeah, I always used to joke about this. If let's say I'm in KBC, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? I won 50 lakhs. Let's say the 1 crore question is, what is the capital of India? I would say quit. I don't want to answer. I don't want that money. Yeah, I just 50 lakh bana diya. Enough, I want to go home. Because 1 crore, 10 power 7 was never, no, digest nahi hota tha. 50 lakh enough. But these guys are talking about crores of money. I'm like, my karega. I will do it. But I did not go back home because we are already running in a financial crisis because of the house. Mom's gold also gone. Everything gone. If I go back to home and say I want 5 lakh rupees, yeah, my mom would say, I'll give you 5 lakhs. Just turn back and bend. एक लात मारती थी मेरे को, solid, very violent imagination. I thought, no, let me just take a loan. एक और loan लूंगा. Imagine already 20 odd lakhs loan. I took another loan. So I had no time to do time pass because there were a lot of EMIs. And I went to my mentor straight. So I took a loan. It's going to credit. When is the meeting? Said, एक बार पैसे आने दे. Once we get the money, we'll sit in the second meeting. Now, when the second meeting, guys, when the second meeting happened, unlike a lot of people who tell their story, their journey, in the second meeting, I understood the business. I understood. I saw the model, financial model. पागल हो गया मैं. Okay. See, for once, I was not letting my intelligent person out. I was thinking very intelligently throughout. But you know what happens? Your intelligence can work against you sometimes, but your common sense will never. I looked at that financial plan very keenly. I thought कि ये जंगल बनेगा. I loved, मतलब love at first sight happened to me once I saw the model only. ये तो this is going to be unbelievable. Yeah, because you know what I loved about the business, that love at first sight happened for me is because of the unpredictability. I tell you what I mean. When I was in Deloitte, when I was working in a corporate, life was very predictable. I start as a consultant. 4 years, senior consultant. Another 4-5 years, manager. Another 4-5 years, senior manager. Another 4-5 years, director. 18 years of journey. If let's say I'm exceptionally good, 18 years will become years. There is no other way it can shrink any lesser for me to reach the top. So I thought, yeah, 14 years, I know, very predictable way, boring. इसमें है मजा क्या है? Very boring. But in this business, I thought कि after a certain point, I would not know who would be in the business. I would not know who would be a part of my network. This switched me on so much. It is an unpredictable. The unpredictability made it very exciting to me. I'm like, I love this. Let me do this. And I understood it's a game of positions. Yeah. And then I saw the hot positions left and right. I said, I want to block them. Okay. And then I thought to myself, if I block one position, I know my kismat, right? If I block my left, I know my right will grow. Or if I block my right, I know my left will grow. I thought I'll block both. A ball. Whatever will grow will come to me only. So I blocked my hearts and I khatam. No, till then, I was someone who was deprived of everything. I was doing everything by myself. And I thought, even this business, I should do everything by myself. So I got started. I went through the trainings, books. I kept asking my referrer and my working upline and referrer were Dikshit Bro only. I asked him, bro, give me this. I was learning this, that, books. I was very hungry to learn. Yeah, because I thought everything should be done by me. Slowly I understood, Macha, you don't have to do everything, just learn. We will do it. Like, you will do it? My business you will do? Because he is helping me build my business. He said, yeah, I will only do. Because your business is my business. That was again another switch on. कि इस business में आके surprises पे surprises मिल रहे हैं. So much money and I don't have to work, it seems. You will only work. So I thought initially the presentations, I have to show myself. Right? Because you show your presentations, right? Anywhere in the world, बाहर की दुनिया में, you do your work. But he said, no need, bro. We will take your presentations. We will take care of your trainings. We will coach you. We will teach you. I'm like, it was unreal. Everything about the business, ever since my plan happened, from the moment they said this much money you can make, tab se leke even up tak, lot of aspects in this business are unreal for me. I don't understand why this is happening. Why is the world being so kind suddenly? Because till then I got started. In a lot of things, it was only cruel. Then I got started. Just during my trainings, guys, you won't believe what happened with me. My books were given to me. Said, read the books. Yeah. Before even the 5 books, 6 books we get, I was given one book. Dikshit Bro said, go through it. Go through the trainings. I said, okay. Just imagine, once I gave the money to them, it is my problem, no? To follow up with them. They tell me what to do next. What should I do next? Is dukan mein ulta hai. When I was given the books, morning I got a call from Dikshit Bro. Bro, started reading, huh? I'll start. So, khana kha ke, I'll start reading. After 2 hours, he called me again. Bro, started, huh? Started reading. Like, yeah, we'll start. Yeah? We'll start now. After 3 hours, he called me again. Bro, how long, how much happened? How much of the book did you read? Sadhu Tuna, I'm reading. Yeah? Don't call me so many times. I didn't say this in my head. Evening, he'll call me. Finish. Book over. I'm like, padne de bhai. He's calling me again and again. Book over. And not once. Not one day. Every day. I'm like, ye kya circus hai? Why is he following up with me? I should follow up with him. After the books, what? After this, what? I was surprised pleasantly and then irritated pleasantly. Yeah. And in the night, I said, bro, I'll read. Please, let me read. He said, because I was going slow with the books, he called me and said, bro, if you don't finish these books tonight, I will come to your house, tie you to a chair, and I'll make you read the books. Yeah, he will do it. That guy's scared of it. I thought, don't do it. No adventures. I will finish my trainings. I finished all my books. I finished all my trainings. Every training was giving me more and more knowledge. Right? What I thought the business was and what it started evolving to be was unbelievable. Such a simple business, right? And then what switched me on? Because I know, guys, I was in the business. I was out there in the field, doing a lot of businesses, talking to a lot of people. Startups means pitching ideas to investors, to customers. So I had that knowledge. Startups mein, business means closing deals. There cannot be business without closing deals. But here, I was not doing it by myself. I had a support ever since my first plan, my trainings. I had unbelievable support from my uplines. What was unreal for me from outside world was this support. Trainings mein they were there. If I had any questions, they were asking me, bro, do you have any questions? Please feel free. Please be transparent with me. Don't think I will judge you. There are no stupid questions. There are no silly doubts. Every question is a question. I was told this. I was given the liberty to ask whatever question I want. I'm like, sahi hai? And then trainings happened. And after the trainings, presentations, I was getting help. Understanding the business, I was getting help. Right? Mentorship, I was getting help. Then slowly, I was introduced to other uplines. When I started the business, I asked only one question, guys. Did anybody do this? Only one question. Because whatever was shown on the paper, I just wanted to make sure if there is anybody who's actually done it. Kya? Kisne kiya kya? Did anybody do it? You said many people. I said, make me meet one person. He made me meet Raghu bro, right? I met Raghu bro the first time I met him. I fell in love. What a guy. Yeah, someone who's just 1 year elder to me was talking such amazing things about life, about this, about that. I remember three of us were sitting, me, Dikshit bro and Raghu bro, my referrer, his referrer. All of us were sitting in some subway. We were sitting in a subway, Jubilee Hill subway. I am pretty sure they also remember this. They said, bro, do this business. Okay. After 2-3 years, the same conversation we will have in Dubai. I'm like, Inshallah. Huh? I thought, agar hoga to acha. Cut to 3 years, we were in Dubai. And talking. And I thought to myself, whoa, 3 years, maybe whatever he said happened. So I just needed that barosa, that tasalli, that someone has done it. If someone can do it, why can't I? And then I understood not just Raghu bro, a lot of people have done it. Then I started my journey, right? The dream tick happened. The video I was talking about, that video, guys, why is it so special to me? Because it was my first dream tick was, giving back the gold to my mom. But in that process, what I realized is the heart of the business. Yahan pe na, everybody comes here to start, everybody starts to make money. But what I realized is my dream, it was my dream, written in my dream list. But Dikshit bro, he has taken the ownership and he's made his dream. His dream was to make me take my dream. And I remember when that happened, when I made that video, I went running to Inorbit Mall. I still remember outside the gate, parking gate, I showed him the video that, bro, today the dream tick happened. I saw him in tears. I'm like, why? I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. Why was he getting emotional? Everybody in my team were working for my dream. It was not my dream tick alone. It was my entire team. And when I saw everybody working passionately for my dream, I thought, this is what I missed. Yahi to miss kiya. Remember, in my startups, I had no team to fall back to who could share my vision. I had no mentor to guide me what is right, what is wrong. I got everything that I have asked for here. Everything. And then while I was growing in the business, all the other uplines, I'm like, yaar, ye nahi hota hai. In Deloitte, I do not remember the director of Deloitte coming to me, sitting with me, discussing aage kya karna hai? What do you want to do next? Not in my startups, not in my corporate company as well. But in this business, the big people who have made it so big in the business, they have come down to me to help me. 2018 December, VP Kavita, right, whom we only used to see in events and in YouTube videos. That's it. She came down, took the ownership of my team, and she was talking to me every day that kuch bada karenge. We will make December the biggest week of your business month. And she was following up with me. She was following up with me. Matlab, I was going mental, okay. We partner. Who am I? She came down to me, having calls with me. Subodh, kitna hua? How much is left? How much this, that? And every time she was texting, it felt surreal to talk to her. The head, we partner of the company. Why is she following up with me? And then she made sure that it was the biggest week for me of my business journey. Then we did 300 UVs in a week. Everybody celebrated. I'm like, why is we partner Kavita? Why is Kavita talking to me? She spoke to my team. I thought, after spending 3 years in the business, this is happening, guys. Why is V partner Kavita interested in my journey? Who am I? Then growing, Diggy Bhai. I don't know what to talk about Diggy Bhai. He's the farishta God sent in my life. Diggy Bhai has an ocean. Okay, he has a big team across the world. I am nobody in that team. he checks with me in my 108. Both, what is happening? What are you doing? Ye kya kar raha, wo kya kar raha, and he remembers what we spoke. This doesn't happen outside, guys. See, it's coming from someone who's seen a little life outside. Yahan ka support system is unreal. Diggy bhai, today, yesterday night, I was asking him 2 days back, bro, what should I talk? Ye kya karna hai, wo kya karna hai? He is there guiding me even today. A VP of the company doesn't happen outside. ये सब जब देखता हूँ ना, I'm like, ये क्या business है? 6 years into this business, I still am surprised. Why are people so concerned about every other person here? पैसे लेके चले जाओ ना. Everybody made money, put money, make money, get out. That is the philosophy I've been following all my life. Here, it is not like that. I'm only talking about the support system, guys. I'm not talking about the business, this, that. Yahan unreal hai. Diggy bhai, Kavita di, my uplines are always there. You know, Dikshit bro and Raghu bro have been there for me from day one till today. And I know they will be there with me forever. मैं सोचा यार ऐसा कहाँ होता. Even yesterday night I called Raghu bro. Bro, what should I talk? Tell me now. Help me. And he was telling me this, that. Who does that, guys? I know, matlab, once I started understanding all this about the business, I'm like, this is not just a business to make money. A lot of other things happen here. The person I was in 2016 and the person I am today, poles apart. Okay, I'm not the same person. There were a lot of things in me I had to change. This business made me change all those aspects about me. One thing understand, everybody, this I'm telling from my experience. In this business, you cannot have someone in this business who's not pure at heart, who's not, very concerned, who's not genuine, who's having ego. They cannot be in this business. If by mistake they come into the business, they won't grow. If because of the virtue of their good karma, if they grow a little, they will not sustain. That I understood, right? If this business will carve you into a better person, in a good way or a bad way is a choice I had to make myself, right? I faced the consequences of certain mistakes. I learned it the hard way, few things, but today I'm here and I feel I'm the best version of myself. And that has happened only because of the way this business is designed. Doesn't happen. Everybody says, yaar, mere ko, people pay money. People pay money for these professionals called as therapists. Therapists? They get paid by hourly basis. 1 hour you pay money and you take the shit out of your head and they will try to give a solution. We have those in business. The unpaid therapists, our uplines. I'm like, hey, we can share our personal stories also with you. Oh, you will help me in the life also, not just business. These guys are interested in my personal life and helping me grow also. Right? Every upline comes with a bowl, guys, a big bowl. Yeah? Puke. Jitna bhi we want to get out of the system, we puke. Bro, ye chal raha hai, wo chal raha hai, wo chal raha hai, and patiently. All my upline. Who will do this? Outside business, you make money, get out. यहाँ पे therapy चल रहा है भाई. Unpaid therapy. Yeah? I get a call at 3 a.m. My downlines, my team members. Bro, get a bowl. बड़ा वाला लाना, family issues भी है. I get a big bowl. चलो puko. Yeah? So many things. This I've learned from my uplines only. Because I used to puko there. Yeah? They're talking issues. We are helping them with the family. They were helping me with my family issues, financial issues. Bro, when I was making money, I ended up, I did not know how to pay taxes. He said, bro, I'll help you. You'll help me in this also. Where, like investing, what to do. Yeah, I'll help you. You're there for my other normal, if I'm having any issues also, you'll be there. I can talk. Yeah, you can talk. Why so good? Yeah? All this I did. Kya chal raha hai? Why? How? We are not entitled. Your uplines are not entitled to all of this. We paid money. Do business. They promise that they will be with you. Help to grow business. Switch on sikha diya. RSP. This is tracking center. Left, right. Business products. Get out. That is what is there in the agreement. Here, they go beyond. They go a mile beyond what was promised. And they become family. My uplines were there always in my toughest times, in my happy times. I can be myself with my uplines. My team, yaar, मतलब क्या बोलूं मेरे टीम के बारे में? Wherever you are, मतलब I'm so thankful that you believed in this beautiful concept. Guys, I'm not advertising network marketing here. I don't know how other companies are. I'm not just advertising QNet here, right? What I'm advertising, what I'm talking about is VP Kavita Sugandh and down, right? यहाँ का जो support system है, whatever is needed, even a noob, even someone who is having no idea about what to do in life, but hunger hai, they can walk into this beautiful system, get aligned with the system, and do whatever they want in life and more. You will make all the money. You will become a better person. You will understand life. सब कुछ है यहाँ पे. And I thought it is only us, because I only used to talk to Raghu bro, Dikshit bro, Iggy bhai, Kavita di. But thanks to MCD, after MCD, when I started meeting all the other uplines, I understood that everybody is mental, not just our people. Sab pagal hai, right? Everybody is crazy. We get a very good time with our uplines there. I was talking to Amit Soni bhai, Rakesh bhai, Gunjan di, Ruchi di, Aditya bhai, and all the other Pratik bhai, Rajiv bhai, Suman bhai, Tamuli bhai, apna Datta bhai, all of us, we become such good friends. And when I saw them, it's the same. The DNA is the same. The support system is the same. Now, I thought to myself, okay, I am in a business today where if I ask about how to make money, they will teach you. Bro, I have some issues to sort, I will help you. Bro, financial help, I will guide you. Bro, therapy chahiye, I am there for you. Yeah. What else? Rahul bhai, one conversation with Rahul bhai, you will understand what is important, what is not important in life. Yeah. He's the sharpener for us. Rahul bhai is, every conversation with him I remember. He's, all the other uplines. Then I understood the fastest way to grow in this business, just be aligned. Initially, I wasn't, guys. Why am I talking so much about alignment and this? I was not aligned. I thought I'll do it my way. Yeah, I'm Subodh. मैंने कुछ बाहर उखाड़ा है कुछ. I've done a lot of things outside. I will something in my way. I will formulate few things, this and that. Few worked, few failed. मतलब इतना बड़ा disaster था. Then I understood why am I not growing the way I want to grow in this business is because somewhere I was not getting aligned. Yeah, I was not using the resources. कितना है? There's so much in our business. Sunday morning system, Sunday evening chief will go live, Wednesday message, 1 or 2 V-cells in a week. Then you can have one-on-ones with uplines. We won't get this outside. Outside what I used to do, YouTube videos, reading through books. That is how I acquired my knowledge and experience. Here, everything, pura mila ke, like that it is given for us. Like, people who don't understand this business, I don't know why, because they let their intelligence speak. Common sense, ek baar dekh lo bhai. Common sense is not very common, apparently. Yeah, people who get aligned. Everybody starts this business. There's a lot of people start the business, but not everybody makes it there because they don't do what is needed here. Just be aligned. Someone who understood ki ye dhanda kya kar sakta, what this business can give us, how much we can grow, who understands that are growing, will continue to grow. For people who are at the verge of understanding, please understand fast, get aligned fast, you will grow. There will be people who will choose not to understand. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is Independence Day, the only independence you get to celebrate. Happy Independence Day in advance. That's it. क्योंकि जो यहाँ पे मिलता है, बहुत फाड़ मिलता है, फाड़ चीज है ये business. This is very good. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about the business. Every business is the same. What I am today, what my family is today, what my brother became full-time in the business, right? I have my brother working with me. When I see a lot of them, my wife and husband doing the business together, brothers doing the business together, they are attending the camps together, I feel so nice. Just imagine the clarity, the positivity, and the sortedness of that family. Kitna sorted hai. When I talk to these people in MCD, all my uplines were married, this, that. What's sorted hai life mein? You don't meet sorted people outside, guys. You go outside, everybody has that bunch of problems to talk to. In our business, very sorted. What is important? What is not important? What we can change? What we cannot change and we have to accept are very clearly explained here. Yeah. And I understood this a little late. And anybody who's starting, if there's anybody new who's listening to this, if one thing you need to understand from my journey, you need to understand that there is no better business than this. I tried corporate, didn't work out. Masters MBA did not work out. Startups will not work out. I don't have the money or the backing you need. Business, बड़ा business लगाना है, उतना पैसा नहीं है. I don't have that much money. What else am I left with? Anybody? No, I thought मेरे खुद के talent पे मैं कुछ करूँगा, right? Because everybody cricket में अच्छा है तो go play cricket. ये अच्छा. I was good at speaking. Nothing really happened there. All the doors were shut in my life. And then there came a ray of hope in the form of this business. These people who are standing by my side and who will continue to stand by my side. The team that is there with me, who believed in me, who believed in the business, who believed in the process, right? I will be there for them. कहीं पे भी नहीं है. And you will not just, you're just listening to me here. There are hundreds of people you can listen to when you go to big events. Yeah. And most of you, I think a major chunk of you are COVID babies. Yeah, you got signed up during COVID. I'm very skeptical if you saw any big picture. Maybe 200 people, 1500 people ka kuch small events you guys have done. But when you see the big picture, which thankfully happened to me 2 months before I got started, I saw the big picture and then I understood कि ये अलग game है. Yeah, this business is not just what we understand. This business is much beyond your level of understanding. And one such event, which is a blessing again for us coming from our uplines, is DWD, guys. Date with Destiny. When this event, whenever I used to attend VCon is amazing. You get to see our uplines. You get a lot of clicks. Very nice. But DWD ka alag flavor hai. I remember the first DWD. I was in service. When I saw imagine this is our event. Kapita Ji is there all throughout. Diggy Bhai is there. Adi Bhai is there. Amit Bhai is there. You have your people. Yeah, wo apna TEDx hai. All the success stories that you always wanted to know, you wanted to relate, that will happen there. Larger than life celebrations, that will happen there. The recognitions, all the hard work we have done, you will be recognized there on the stage. Because I'm on the stage most of the times. Stage pe rehna and so many people clapping for you, that is a feeling you will never forget in life. Jo acknowledgement milta hai na for the hard work you have done, the best part about that is it is addictive. एक बार stage में आने के बाद बार you would want to come on the stage again and again because you get addicted. That is the addiction you want in life, trust me. Recognitions happen. You see all these people whom you see on Zoom live. You get to click pictures with them. You get to listen to the stories. You see celebrations. All this is happening for 3 to 4 days. Can you believe it? Yeah, and this is the 4th time. Every DWD I saw, we just kept getting better and better and better. And this time, the planning we have for the event is unbelievable. I know what is going to happen. I see the preparations. Exactly, guys, you won't believe. Today is August 14th, exactly 3 months from now. This day, the event is started. It's 11/11. Yeah, The event will start and you will see how it is. I think first 1-2 modules ho bhi jayenge. Exactly 3 months. But now we will be talking live. You will be seeing each other live. August 14th, November 14th, it's my birthday. You know, we will be there, everybody, and you will witness the biggest event of your life. What happens in DWD, I cannot explain it. You need to experience it. Yeah, those 3 days, it's like this. It will happen like this. First day you will come. Oh, first day, second day, third day, and you're back in the flight. You take 3.5 days over. Kya? The best time of your life. All of them who have questions, about can we really make it big? Are there really people who've made it big like me? You go to the event like that, you see big picture. Matlab, everybody has come from backgrounds like you only. No fancy backgrounds. The best part about our business is it is relatable AF. It is so relatable. Everybody's story, are like me only. Are just like me. So relatable. You will not, it's not like they are those people, that's why they've done it. No. You get to see them. You get to listen to them. You get to feel the energy. It is beautiful. And I'm so glad it is happening after 2.5 years. A very long break we had. It was a long due. And when we first got the announcement, DWD is happening, we were so happy that all of you also can witness the madness which we have witnessed over the years. I'm telling you, going there, attending the event alone, nah. This is a sin. Never attend the event alone. It is a sin. Always attend the event with your people, with your team, so that not just you, everybody else understands the madness. My first event, I went with one person, who spoke, Rahul Malani. Yeah? Both of us went and we saw the big picture and we started growing 2 directions. You doing the business alone, 4-5 team people with you, seeing the same picture. Different, no? The easiest and the simplest way to get your folks switched on, get them started, put them in the event. Event will take care of. So, ek hi cheez bolna. November 17th, we will talk again. Tab tak shut up. Come attend the event. Then we will talk. Till November 17th, do what I'm asking you to do. 4-5 people, your team, everybody gets switched on. Khatam. Over. Yeah. One business where you want your teammates to grow faster than you. Yes or no? In corporate, you don't want that. It is very nasty scenario. If your downlines, if your subordinates are growing faster than you. In this business, I bless everybody. The downline should grow faster than you. My left and my right should become superstars. I don't mind. Yeah, become superstars. That can happen only when you make them sit in the event. They should also see, na, acha, itna bada hai. Acha, itna sab kuch hai. Oh, we partners. Oh, these people. You will have everybody walk into that beautiful arena, man. Why would you want to miss it? Right? Gives you every bloody reason to be there in person. The tickets are out. Yeah. Start booking your tickets. Understand what this business has to offer completely. Yahan tak aa gaya na. Start the business. Don't just taste it. Yeah. Have the complete meal. Until and unless you see what the big picture is, it's too early to jump into any conclusion. Because only when I saw big pictures like DWD and Beacon, I understood that this business kept surprising me time and again. And the event will sweep you out of it will sweep you off your feet. I'm giving the assurance. Generally, bolte na re, hey, don't put expectations. Come without expectations. I'm saying come with expectations. Yeah? It will surpass your expectations also. Because what happens in DWD, this normal brain of yours cannot process. Alag cheez hai wo. So come understand why am I, what I'm talking about, what your uplines are talking about. Come to the event. See what this business can do to you in real. And then try not to fall in love with this business. Try. Yeah. If you want to see a glimpse of what this business, what this DWD event is all about, what it can do. Yeah. I want to show you a small video. Do we have the video?
I want to build the world. If you want to be, then you got to stand with me, will you?
There you go. Every time I see this video, I get goosebumps. So that's about it, guys. Stay with Destiny Aram. I really wish and pray that that will be the Aram of your massively success journey in this business. I will see you guys in the event. Yeah. DWD.